Hold on a second. I gotta post that I'm going live. It's pretty quiet out here. Gotta get set up. I got a couple of spells to do tonight. So I thought I would get on here and do a live. It's been a minute. I think I'm like 14 minutes late. Oh no. I hope I don't get fired. Joking. Okay. Let me see if I can light these. I don't know if they'll light or not. Probably not. No, they're not gonna light. Okay, I'm gonna put this little guy in there. Because I still need fire at my table. So what kind of fuckery is going on here today? Hello, darling. Is that Angela? Hey, girlfriend. How are you? Hi, Black Widow. What's up? Okay. Oh, we gotta get incense going. Hold on. It's been a long week already. How's it going? What's new and exciting? Good, I'm good. I've been working on those Valentine's Day candles all day. It took them so long to melt. It probably would have went faster if I had done them one at a time. Maybe. I don't know, but it seemed like it took a really long time to get them done. Seemed long. So I'm going to put this right here. Okay, there. Awesome. Then we're going to get some spirit talk action going on here. Let's see. Where is it? Right here. There we go. Hi, Cherise. Where have you been? You've been missing lately. I've missed you. Okay. Hold on. Oh my. Okay, well, I'm not going to pay attention to that right now. I got to learn to not check my messages and stuff and read things while I'm live, because then I get worked up over it and then I get on a soapbox. I've been swamped with work. It's no fun. But guess what? Winter's almost over. And I think we're going to have a good summer for camping and stuff, hopefully. Last year there was too many fires, so we couldn't do anything fun in the forest. But this year I'm hoping that that's not going to happen again, because I want to go play in the mountains. I want to go ride my side by side and relax and enjoy nature. I want to go hang out with Salwar and do some offerings. I feel like I don't even know if I got to go do offerings last year because everything was shut down. Nobody was allowed to go up. It was full of smoke and fire, and it was a hot mess last summer. So I'm hoping that this summer will be better because I have like all kinds of stuff in my glove box in my car ready to do offerings, seeds. And when I go to the forest for offerings, I always I get those. I get crystals, right? So just little crystals, not like big fancy ones or nothing that people would steal if they saw them, right? Obviously, if you go put a big thing for an offering, some hiker or something's going to take it. You know, they're going to see it and take it and then probably get in trouble for it, right? And you don't want to do that. So I just take little ones that I could just sprinkle around, and then I mix them with seeds, like, so that stuff could grow, you know, for the animals, like lettuce or watermelon or pumpkins or whatever kind of seeds I have. It doesn't matter as long as it can grow something. And then you just, when you go on your nature walks, you just sprinkle them around. You know, flowers. I've planted wild flowers up there. Not planted them, but you know, you like kind of like we have a lot where the trees turn over from winter. Like they'll uproot and just literally turn over. And so then in that turnover where all that area is unearthed and a mess, I'll throw like seeds in there and crystals. And I think that you know, that's very well received um, by the gods, and so I like to do that. And I'll also throw crystals in the streams, um, because you know when we go, there's streams everywhere from the snow melting, and they're so beautiful. And so I'll throw crystals in there. Just I just like to do that. I would never, you know, do anything harmful or, you know, not throw anything that would be, could, you know, cause problems. You don't want to do that. So just do like loving little things to help. I do have a new video coming out in Patreon on Pardos. Hi, Sammy. And then tonight I do have a divorce spell to do and a divorce booster to do. I was supposed to do them a couple days ago, but I've been taking care of a family member who wasn't feeling well, and I think we're on um, uh, recovery now for that person. So that person's much better today. So I was like, yes, I can go to work. I got stuff to do. Oh, but you know how it is. Life. We all live here in this world, and we all have stuff we have to deal with sometimes. And so mote it be. True. You know what's weird? Usually when I turn this on, I right away get spirits talking to me. But no one's talking to me. Have you guys ever heard a raccoon talk? I've never heard a raccoon talk until I think tonight. they were out there, and I was getting ready to come out. So I was just standing out there because all the lights were lighting up because we have like motion sensor lights everywhere, and all the lights were lighting up. So we were like, "Who's out there?" And so I went out there to see, and then I heard these little noises, and I was like, "I think that's the raccoons," but I don't know what they sound. I don't know. I don't know that they make a sound. We should ask. Let me ask. Hold on. What do raccoons sound like? Yep, that's what I heard. That's exactly it.
We also purr.
I didn't hear the purring, but I heard the other noise.
Bark and growl when in danger.
Generous. He said generous. Oh, you're first on the list. First on the list, Sammy. I will not forget you, my friend. No, no, no. He said generous. And then last night, hi Hevsy. I slept upstairs because I was taking care of my amazing. I was taking care of a family member, and there were 2 bucks out in the yard, so I was watching them. 2 big old bucks, just walking around the temple, eating grass, and I was just like, wow, those are big boys. Lay off. Did you watch them? Yeah, so, oh my gosh, so everyone's talking about that, about the Super Bowl halftime show, and how bent they are about Bad Bunny's performance and blah, blah, blah. I didn't watch it. I'm not into it. I don't really care. But I saw that my sister posted this thing about that everybody needs to just like it and enjoy it and accept it and not make it all about them and stuff. And I'm like, man, that's 70,000 people who have paid thousands of dollars for their tickets. And I could tell you, if I cared and I paid $3,000 for a fucking ticket, that's a cheap one even, let's be real. I would fucking care. Just saying. I would care about what the shows were. Maybe I would use that time to go stand in line to buy something or something, go to the bathroom, or, I would use that time differently if I didn't want to watch the show. Hi, Daniel. I don't even know who Bad Bunny is. I've never heard one of his songs. I don't know I don't care. I don't know if I like him or if I don't like him. I'm just saying, in general, this is America. We're allowed to have our opinions. If we like it, great. If we don't like it, don't like it. Who cares? You don't have to like everything and everybody. And if you paid $3,000 for a ticket, then you're allowed to say if you like it or not. And you're allowed to post a video about it. And you're allowed to say that was the worst or that was the best show or Stadium. Yeah, you brought it up. It's your fault. Or whatever. So there. That's my 2 cents. Happy Tuesdays. It's Curse Tuesday. I always do my curses normally on on Tuesday. Well, every day is curse day here, but you know, I think even love spells are curses. But um, oh my gosh, so Mark Allen Smith came out with a new Diabond. I don't know if you guys have seen it or heard about it, but it's Lucifage Rofical. And of course I ordered it, and it is cool. It is so badass. He did like everything he does comes out really nicely. And someone else created it with him, but I don't remember that person's name. So I do apologize for, otherwise I would give you a shout out too. Because I know it was like a collab. Maybe, hold on. I could find out. I'll find out real quick. Hold on. Let me ask Tyler. But serious. I'm gonna pull it up and show it to you guys in just a minute. It's pretty fucking cool. And I know that a couple few years ago, Kelly had asked him if he would make one because she works with Lucifage all the time. Yeah, they did say. He said they did. He doesn't know. I saw it somewhere. Let me ask him. Tell him it's posted to check and let me know. Department. He's saying Roja Group. I don't know. I don't think that's it, but I asked him. I told him it's posted to check for me, please. So he's gonna check. Anyways, she had asked if he would do that because she works with him, and so here it is, and I'm here for it. I'm so excited. Let me see if I can. Oh gosh. Divya. It's in another language, so excuse me. Is the name of the group or the artist group? Via Roja. The Apocalypse. The Apocalypse. Thank you. So they did a great job on it. Let me find it now, and I'll. Oh, my raccoons came back after I scared them away. Hold on, let me find it, and I'll show you real quick what it looks like. I'm just gonna pull it up on Instagram. Here's my search. You can get on Instagram and find it, Primacraft. Here it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, they have like 3. Oh, wait, here we go. Hold on. I hope you could. I know this isn't doing it justice, but it's really cool. I love how the book of Rofkal's down here. Right here's the book, and then there's a tree coming out of it, And I love that because like that looks like my tree. And then there's the skull down there. And oh wait, let me try to. I was trying to zoom in and then hold it there, but look. Do you see that? And let me zoom in better. Let me see if I can stay. It won't stay for me. Anyways, look. See the stars? 7 Stellar Sisters. And this tail looks fucking sick. Look at his tail. I hope that's what they call it. And down to his fingernails, look. I'm sorry to hear about that. It's so wicked. It is so wicked. Who is that? Aaron Arnold Palm. Oh. Sorry, they took that down. I didn't take that down. They took that down. Anyways, so I don't think he made very many of them. But I don't know the deal. Like I said, I'm not affiliated. I don't know the deal. I'm just letting you guys know they're out. And it's fucking sick. And I can't wait. I just gotta find a space for it. I was thinking about putting it in here because this is where it comes all the time. But then I said no. I heard no in the temple. And so I'm like, okay. So I might have to get another one. I might have to get 2. One for in here, one for in there. But I'm really excited about it. It's beautiful. And then I thought about putting him next to Surgot. But then I said no. So then I'm thinking I might put him next to Lucifer's altar. I have one space that's there, kind of sort of a space, but it's a little different. But I have like this metal board in the part of the wall there because that's where there's like a wood burning stove in there, you know? And so there's like a black metal board there. It's not a board, it's not wood, it's metal, obviously. But you know what I mean? It's like a panel, I guess, what you call it. A black metal panel that's on the wall back there to keep the heat, and then it has like spacers, you know, in anyway, so it doesn't catch fire. So I was thinking I would like drop it right there and do like a drop hook right there. I don't know who you are, but I think your shit's getting blocked. So you need to just probably move on. I'm sorry for your loss. There are shootings that go on everywhere. People die every day, everywhere. And I have no control over that. But I do apologize if you have a loss and you feel sad. That sucks. That's horrible. Anyways. So, yay. For me, I ordered one. It'll be here hopefully soon. Well, I don't even think he shipped them out yet. I don't know. I'm sure he's got a lot of work to do on them still. Because you know, when you buy them, they're always blessed and consecrated and everything, and activated, and you know what I'm saying, before they get sent out for each individual person who buys them. So I'm sure it takes a lot of work to get them ready to ship. And Hecate only knows how long it takes them to, or how long it takes for them to wrap those things up and ship them out. Because let me tell you, I know it takes at least a half an hour to unwrap them. They come super duty wrapped so that the corners don't get dented and so on and so on, like they are protected. And when you get them, sometimes I'll do a video and I'll hyperspeed through it, or I'll do it in like a hyperspeed, and then I'll stop it and show you where I'm at so far, and then hyperspeed, show you where I'm at so far, because it takes a really long time to open them. I prefer my husband to open it for me. He does that sometimes, but not always. Sometimes if the energy's a little strong, he'll say, yeah, I'm not opening that. You go ahead. And he'll just leave it. I thought it would be best for you to open that, he'll say. Not me, but just letting you do that. And I say, oh, thanks. But I like him to do that. But he doesn't always, just sometimes. Valentine's Day candles are ready. I didn't bring any out here. I'll have to show them tomorrow. I'm gonna get started on them tomorrow. I'll start burning the ones that I've already sold tomorrow for you guys who have purchased one. They are the oversized 7-day candles, the ones that are like twice the size as the regular ones. They're the big ones. And today I melted them down and put the herbs and I put the oils and herbs in there, and I used the Fair Moon Love oil in it, and then I used all kinds of herbs, and I posted a video about it in the Blue Witch Coven page, so if you want to check those out, and they are $200 each, so, and I think I have 3 or 4 left. I'll have to check. I think I already sold 2 of them, but I might have sold 3. I don't remember. I'll have to get on my account and check and see. But I have a few left. So if you want one, it's a good deal. It's good magic, and they're awesome. They're big. I love them. They're so pretty. And they're really beautiful red, and they came out really nice.
Slice.
Spirit box is a little quiet tonight. Not a lot of spirits in here. I'm gonna see if my raccoons are out there. All my stuff's going on. I'll show you guys. If they are, they're so cute. Draco and Mako. Mako and Draco. That's what I call them. Oh no, it's just Meow Meow. To me, just Meow Meow. I called her when I came in. I thought she was sleeping. But she's not. She's out running amok. Just Meow. I'm not getting any comments, you guys, so I do apologize. It's like, I don't get my comments on on Facebook either, and I don't know what's going on with this thing. Let me check and see. Hold on. Fisherman. Come on, go to my page. Yes. Okay. I better turn that down. You guys just aren't talking. You're quiet. Anyway, so portals. New video on portals coming out, or vortexes, or whatever you want to call them. I'm going to be doing a video on that. I have so many around me all the time, and I think that I was talking to another witch who has too many of them open, and it's affecting that person greatly. So while I was telling them, to close some of them up, I realized that this is something that we all of us witches, deal with, and I don't want to say struggle with, but some of us do. But it is something that we have to deal with all the time. And since I have so many of them, I'm just going to do a video on it and show them all. And I mean, it can be every like I have a lot of them around me all the time. And I'm going to talk about what happens if you don't close them, or what can happen if you don't close them, how to close them, and how to use them. I'm just gonna do a big old video on it. But that'll be that's for the Patreon. I was gonna do it a couple days ago, but then my family member got sick, so then I had to do that. So I'm looking around here, looking at all my open vortexes. I mean, I have a lot. So I'm going to show you guys and do a video on it and how I use them and things like that. So I think that I even have like pictures. I have a picture, I should say, one picture, I gotta find it, of a being crawling out of one of my open gates. And so I'll show that if I can find it. It's an old picture, from a couple years ago, and I have it on one of my phones, but I did delete a lot of stuff. So I know I posted it somewhere. I'll find it, and then I'll include it in the video. But it's a common thing that we have, that we do as witches, is open gateways and portals and whatever you want to call it. We open shit up. And that's just something we do. And we ourselves are gates and a big old portal. Some of us, most of us, all of us. I assume we all do it. I can't really speak for anyone else, but I assume that all, all the children of Akate, for sure, right? I'm assuming we all do it. But, anyway, yeah, yes, see? Black Widow, she agrees with me. Hmm. Yeah, so everything has just been crazy and good and bad all at the same time. I mean, it sucks that my family member got sick, but you know, that person's getting better. And you know, we're fixing it. So it's all good. And I just did stuff I could do in the house instead of coming out here to work. But you guys, I love my heater. I think that thing's an air conditioner too. So I think I'll be able to use it in the winter and the summer. But I'm not sure. But I noticed we don't have any trolls today. That's good, right? Let me get my little cauldron over here. I want to smudge. Get some smudging going on. What? I have no idea. Oh, did you hear when I played the sound of the raccoons? Black Widow? That's what I heard outside. They're out there somewhere. I've never heard a raccoon. Oh, you were gone when I played that. Here, I'll play it again because you need to know what they sound like. Hold on. Hold on. What do raccoons sound like? Dang it. Hold on. Oh, you fucker.
Were called a puppy or a kit. They chitter for different reasons.
They chitter. They kind of sound like birds. I heard them outside when I went out there, but I couldn't see them anywhere. But I could hear them doing that noise. They were chittering. So that's what they sound like. They're out there somewhere close by the house waiting. The food bowls were empty, so I filled them up. Yeah, you heard that upbeat before. Yep, that's them. Yeah, I'm just glad that the foxes kind of stopped coming around because, well, I quit putting food out for them because I don't want them to kill Meow Meow. Um, oh, is that where they are under the temple? I wonder if that's where they're living right now. Because I had put some offerings outside and they came and they were eating the offerings, and then I saw one of them go up to Meow's house. And I was like, no, we're not doing that. So I quit putting food out there. I have a special place up high for the coons. And, I mean, I guess they're wild animals. They can find it if they want to. But, yeah, I quit doing that. So I have like this, on the side of the temple, I have like this big old stump that's like flat on the ground, and so I put the offerings on the stump for when there's full moon offerings, stuff like that. So I put the offerings on that stump, And but it's flat. It's like on ground level. It's not like a high stump or anything, because we had to cut that tree down to get the temple in place. Um, so yeah. So anyway, so I used the stump for offerings, and then the tree stump itself I turned into an altar for Salwar. They sound like dolphins. They do. That's funny. I didn't even put that together, but they do kind of sound like dolphins. Isn't that weird? But anyway, so claim, he said. Um anyways, always something going on around here. It's a fabulous world we live in. When you're a witch, things are awesome.
Sailed.
Oh, yep, there they are. Look. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Oh, I can't show you because it shows my temple. Hold on. They're out there. I knew I heard him, you little fucker. Alright, let me see if I can blow it up and show you. Hold on. It's not a very good.
Confirm.
Here's one of the bucks from last night. Look at him. And then I know you can't see him very good, but he's out there right now. The raccoon. I get so excited about wildlife. I just love animals. Oh, look at him. He's so beautiful. That's from last night. That's one of them. Look at how pretty he is. He's so pretty. Isn't he beautiful? He's just gorgeous. He has like a darker color fur right here. Look. That's his coolness. That's his widow's peak or something. I don't know. He's cute. What a handsome fella. Here's the two of them. Here's this one here, and then this one back here. You can't see him very good, but see him. So cute. Love it. Anyways. So yeah. So tonight I'm going to get off of here in just a minute and get started on my breakup spell, or my divorce spell, my breakup spell. And then I'm going to do my divorce booster, my breakup spell. So get your orders in for your Valentine's Day candles. They're all ready. And if you haven't seen them, you can get on my Blue Witch Coven page on Facebook, and you can see them. They're really cool. There's a little video and everything of me making them. I should have done like a thing to show you guys how much bigger they are than the regular 7-day candles. Because when they're all together, they just look like regular 7. You can't really tell. But when you put them next to each other, you can really tell. They're big. They're much larger than those regular ones. They're double the size. They're really pretty. And they're full of herbs and oils now, so they're ready for love work. And that is it for this video. And I will see you all soon. Peace out. Good night.